One of the things we want to know relative to injuries is whether Jonathan Taylor is going to be up or whether Jonathan Taylor is going to be down this coming weekend in Tennessee, because you've got to have talented guys to win in the National Football League, and Jonathan Taylor might be the most talented guy on this roster, especially now with Michael Pittman Jr. being out for the week and likely being out for multiple weeks. Jonathan Taylor playing would be a really good thing in Tennessee against the Titans. Is he going to play? Jonathan Taylor talks about his health.
Well, I'm feeling way better, which is a positive sign. Anytime you can progress throughout the week, you're closer to getting back on the field.
What's the biggest difference you're feeling?
Number one, definitely pain level. Just has gone down tremendously. That's the biggest thing.
Jonathan, I know you pride yourself on being out there, but when you do have a situation where you're not out there, do you feel like you just have one game off? How much does that help you kind of build up for the long term, I guess?
I mean, body-wise, of course, yeah, you're not going into more car crashes, but you just, when you're out there and you don't have anything on, you kind of feel like naked almost. You start moving your shoulders. You're like, man, you start itching to get out there, but like it's a process, and you probably do more harm than good if you were out there at that moment.
Can you possibly practice today?
I'm just finished up some prep work, so I'm gonna go and do some tests today to just go and see how I feel, because it sucks. It sucks not being out, especially when you already had a little long stint without being on the field. So you're like, man.
Do you feel like you need multiple days in a week before you get back? Multiple days of practice in a week before you get back?
Oh, well, no, to plan the game? Well, no, I always felt as though, like, as professionals, practice is very vital. But there's a part of it, of being a professional, is being able to have those mental reps and knowing I may not have gotten a rep, but I got the coaching from another player that, the coach had coached up, or from the film room. So for us, or for me, I believe that, you just have to be able to lock in on those mental reps to be a true professional.
Jonathan, injuries like this are something that you have battled through before. How much does that knowledge maybe help you in these situations? Know what works, know what you need to feel, know what you need to see to get back into game.
Yeah, ankles are nothing new to me. Just thankful it wasn't as bad, as before or anybody else's kind of ankle. So for me, going through that regimen, going through that process, attacking it, knowing how you should feel each day, knowing how you can kind of move things along a bit from, little tips and tricks that you learn through dealing with the ankles.
What do you need to, see or feel to know, okay, I can go out there and play at the level I need to?
Well, number one, you can't have, like excruciating pain when you go out there. But also you got to be able, especially with defensive backs and running backs, you got to be able to cut. You got to be able to move. I know it's a little different for other positions, but that's what makes this specific injury a little tougher than other positions. So it's just something that, we have to deal with, being at the running back position, but it's nothing new to me.
Back-to-back AFC South road games. What is the sense of urgency for this team to get that first division win of the season on Sunday?
We got to be road warriors. Division games are tough no matter where you're playing at, but on the road, hostile environment, it's going to take all of us. And I'm sure it's going to be loud. I'm sure the crowd's going to be into it. We got to find a way to block out all the noise and focus on what we need to do, our alignment, our assignment, our technique, because Tennessee's definitely not going to give it to us.
New defensive coordinator over there in Tennessee, someone who Shane is quite familiar with from their shared time in Philadelphia. How does that help maybe with Shane's knowledge of the personnel, the scheme that he likes to run?
I think kind of you just hit the nail on the head. I mean, one of our offensive gurus that we have, he kind of knows this guy. Sorry about that. He kind of knows this guy. So him being able to use his knowledge to go on the offense and just see how can we attack this defense. They show a lot of different things, a lot of different coverages. So, how can we attack this defense that, has a lot of variations within it.
JT, the Pitt injury news, how tough is that to hear, and how confident are you that there's guys here that can step up and fill that gap?
It sucks because, if you know anything about Pitt, he's one of the toughest players, and not only on our team but in the National Football League. So to see him and see that news, it's a bit of a situation. But for Pitt, I know he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that he gets back healthy, 100%. But the guys in the room, Pitt's been leading them. And I'm sure you guys have seen, some guys make some plays, show some flashes. So it's time for guys to step up and make plays. I know they will, because it's a great room.
What role does it take on a team when it just seems like this injury bug won't stop?
Yeah, I know it seems like it every year with a lot of teams, but it's the National Football League. You look all over, there are guys in and out. But I just think, how resilient are you as a team? That next man up, is he prepared? Is he ready for that opportunity? And I think we have the guys that are ready to step up and make plays.
JC, as someone yourself who had rarely gotten hurt for a large portion of your life, what's it been like just mentally to get through like these last couple of years where something has popped up every now and then?
Yeah, like it sucks. It definitely sucks. I've definitely been blessed though to go as long as I did without having anything. Of course, some people may have better luck than others, but it's definitely the National Football League. So just having that mindset and knowing that it's not necessarily something that you're doing specifically wrong. It's you just got to find a way. Sometimes, you need the football gods, but then also it's preparing your body each and every single day to try to mitigate the risk as much as possible.
That's Jonathan Taylor. All right, he feels better than he did last week. We'll see if he's able to play. We're not sure whether he's going to practice today, which I'm guessing means that he's not going to practice today. When he says, I don't know, I got to go get some tests done, I'm taking that as a no, but we'll see a little bit later today whether he's practicing. And if he practices, is he limited? Is he full? Who else is going to be full? Who's going to be limited? Quiddy Pay, Kenny Moore, that group. We'll see. To me, it's all hands on deck. You got to win this game. You fall to 2-4 in the league and 0-3 in the AFC South. And that is a really difficult hole to climb out of. And we'll see if the Colts are capable of not falling into that hole so they don't have to climb out of it.